How important is equitable access to technology? And how do the tools of Web 2.0 change that, if they do?
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm still recovering from what Cheryl does. And that's only in the morning. She's got the afternoon free. It's a bit, I'm not sure what impression people have that I'm in Thailand. There's one or two strange impressions. I actually got an email from Jeff. Jeff's first email was to me, he made a typo. And his typo was, I was really pleased to see your email. His typo was, I was really pleased to see your email. And I remember, I actually did this, I didn't realise it was a typo. I actually went to the website, which I run, called Shambles. And I thought, I don't remember putting an avatar on there, and it was a maid. And I'm really sort of telling you stories so I don't have to answer that question. I'm really not sure about questions like that thrown at me. What I'd like to...
Are you selling e-maids in Second Life? Or?
I was going to come on to that. What I want to do is to just see how Twitter account works. I'm going to ask to repeat the question. I want to communicate with the audience. Of course, I'm from Thailand, right? Yeah, I'm not. Because Jeff actually told me he gave me that.
It's the speaker being full. So if you scoot forward, the speaker's doing feedback. No, the speaker's
Actually, I should go and stand behind Gary because I think he had another 2 hours left in him when he was going. That was really good stop when you did. And if you lived in Thailand and you were Googling for bars, I think the students would find a whole new experience. Actually, I thought this was like 3 minutes up, haven't I now? That's the question. Actually, what I was going to do is see if Twitter can't work because I've never used this. And actually, I'm beginning to realise that it might actually be a useful tool. So I'm going to ask Jeff to read the question again. And I want those of you who are twittering to do it. So then I sit down and not doing it at all. Like, can you read it again?
Sure. The question is, how important is equitable access to technology? And do the tools of Web 2.0 change that?
Starting from there. No, okay, so Twitter that, and we'll look at the answers later on, if you will. My problem is, I can't answer questions like this. There's a big digital divide in Asia, across Southeast Asia. International schools are really well equipped. Local sector schools are really trying hard. I know that I'm standing up at a conference in November in Thailand, and there'll be 300 or 400 teachers there. It's an IT conference, and I know that many of them will not have even touched the keyboard, and it's a real challenge to do that. My real problem is, I think we're trying to educate kids for something we don't know what it's going to be. And it's a bit like the agricultural age of going into the industrial age. We went through a tesseract of time, and the tesseract of time was actually longer than a lifetime. And that's what's happening, I think, to us here, is we really don't, it's a real challenge. And in that challenge, it can do two things to you. It can really make you highly anxious, or you can be really excited about it. And the great thing about that is that you can control whether you're going to be anxious or whether you're going to be excited. Now, just before I start, I want to look at the Twitter board. Did it work?
A couple of people.
Same question again.
I'm really relieved that some of you didn't understand the question too. I have no idea what was going on. I'll share one last story because I want to go quite a little bit longer than Gary, so I can tease him at the next meal. I'm into Second Life now. That was my summer holiday job. What did you do this summer? I went to Second Life, which is a 3D virtual environment. And that's changing the playground, I think. That's moving on another stage that we're at the moment. Because when you go there, you're equal. And I can remember being in Second Life for a week and standing there in the, still in the welcoming area because I hadn't worked out how to fly yet. And this turkey walked up next to me. And I hadn't learned how to type then, I couldn't speak in Second Life, I couldn't speak now. And so I chatted to everybody, I said, has anybody else noticed that there's a turkey sat next to me? It had a name above it, so it was a person somewhere in the world controlling it. And the turkey turned around to me and said, I'm not a turkey, I'm a parrot. So actually I think these new 3D environments are actually changing all of these questions and actually leveling the playing field a little bit, and I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to stop there. Have I successfully not answered the question?
That's fantastic.
You did.